You are watching the Fox Analysis. This is where we go beyond the headlines to dig deeper into the real story. We bring you breaking news, political, social, and economic analysis. For such like updates, look no further other than the Fox desk. Stay tuned, for this is the Fox Take.
The by-election that is set to take place in Ol Kalou is drawing a lot of attention and is causing a lot of people to have interest in this election. This is an election that is like a battlefield between President William Ruto and his former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Why must I say so? Because remember, the DCP candidate is participating in this election. The DCP is the party that is headed by none other than Rigathi Gachagua, and we have a UDA candidate also participating in this election. The activities that are taking place in Ol Kalou clearly indicates that this is a battlefield and both parties are striving in order to win this election. We have seen a lot of trucks carrying electric poles that are being installed in the area, and transformers are being moved from Mbeere constituency taken to Ol Kalou, and even there are people receiving gas cylinders and even mattresses, etc., etc. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fox have realized that the people of Ol Kalou are a smiling people at this point, that the preparation for this election is to take place. Why must I say so? This is because the people of Ol Kalou, the constituents, the electorate, are receiving benefits. So, the Fox question in this all manner of things is this: are these meant to fuel the electorate's decision? Is this a strategy to net more votes for the UDA candidate? Is this a strategy to bring down the DCP candidate as far as the campaigns are concerned? Yes, the people of Ol Kalou, or the constituents or electorates, are receiving these goodies, but will they change their mind? This is the toughest question that is on the table. And if the Kenya Kwanza is doing all this to woo the electorates to elect the candidate for the UDA or the Kenya Kwanza candidate, will it happen? Will it take place as President Ruto supporters believes? I think the people of Ol Kalou, they have their constitutional rights to elect or to choose the leader whom they think that will lead them accordingly, a leader who will be there for them, a leader who will ensure that development is brought to Ol Kalou. And I think up to this point, there is nothing that can change their mind. If they are determined to elect the DCP candidate, then they will go ahead and do it, even without everything that is happening place in Ol Kalou. If they are determined to elect the UDA candidate allied to the Kenya Kwanza government, then they will also do it at their own will, at their own choice. But all manner of these things, they are just meant to kinda contradict or to convince the people of Ol Kalou that the Kenya Kwanza is a caring government about their lives. But the die is cast, the voters have made up their mind. Remember, the election is taking place on the 16th of July 2026. Today is the 7th. So meaning that we have remained with only 9 days to the election. So what is your take? You as a listener and as a viewer, the Fox is asking you this question. Do you think that everything that Kenya Kwanza government is doing for the people of the Ol Kalou constituency, are these things going to convince the people of Ol Kalou to vote for the Kenya Kwanza candidate, that is the UDA aspirant? Or do you think that the die is cast? And if you are from Ol Kalou, you can also weigh in on this topic, or in this video, or in this conversation. Do you think that Kenya Kwanza government activities recently is going to change your mind, or is going to change the pattern on who you will vote for? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wide discussion, and the people of Ol Kalou and the rest of Kenyans are watching. So, whoever will emerge victorious, if it is the DCP candidate, then this will be a rubber stamp to President William Ruto's regime that he is not once again welcome in the Mount Kenya region. If Kenya Kwanza government aspirant or the UDA candidate will win the election, then Rigathi Gachagua will be a disadvantaged person, because the people of the mountain will have to think otherwise ahead of 2027 general election. So, in his parting shot, the Fox says that the Ol Kalou by-election is a determinant of the 2027 general election as far as the fate of President William Ruto is concerned. Otherwise, thank you for listening and for watching this video. Please don't go without liking and subscribing to the Fox channel for more videos to come and for more conversations that are in the pipeline. See you in the next video when I see you again. Bye bye.